What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 15 gameplay. Got an online ranked match for you guys right here, but we're not gonna be talking about the gameplay. Got some Q&A questions to answer, man. Very excited about this. This is probably gonna be a two-part series thing, maybe even three, but I definitely think it's gonna be a two. But it might be a one. I might be able to get all the questions done in this one video. I doubt it, but I guess I'm going to make my best attempt, I guess. But with no further ado, I'm going to start with the questions. But keep in mind that I'm actually reading them straight off the phone. So give me a give me a little leeway here, because things could probably get a little confusing, so to speak. First question, Ravens. I always mess that name up, I don't know why, but he's actually a commentator, man. Check him out, man. I'm definitely a commentator that I enjoy watching, man. I'm subscribed to everybody. I can definitely say that he's definitely a commentator that I enjoy watching, so check him out. He asked, what was your first car and how did you like it? My first car was actually my mom's Subaru. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It got me to where I needed to go. I got my license at 26, so I really didn't need to go too many places. I was 26, single, and really I didn't need to go to work. I played ball when I wanted to ball, and I went to the movies a lot, and that's basically what I did. I went to the club every once in a while. One of my friends dragged me out, but besides that, movies, balling, and work, so it got me where I needed to go, so I'm cool, man. It was cool. I definitely could say I liked it. Jake Furbeck, the mic sounds a lot better. I like it. Also, the Q&A, can you explain the fight that you had in high school? I actually didn't have a fight in high school, man. I was a good kid, man. And I'm a very nice guy. I didn't want to get into fights in high school because I didn't want to get detention or expelled or suspended. I didn't want none of that. I liked going to school when I was a kid. At home was a little rough, so a lot of times going to school was like a therapeutic for me. So I definitely always wanted to be in school. And I really wasn't a fighting type, of course, but I actually got in a fight outside of school on a basketball court, though. And I did tell you guys about the first fight that I got into, and I think that's the fight that Jake Furbeck is actually referring to. But there is a video on it. That I told you guys a story, so you guys can check it out. I can't remember which video it was. I have so many videos. I got over 600 videos, so I'm not quite sure which one. But if you feel like scrolling through and finding it, it's a pretty good story. And I got a lot of good feedback from it. But just to say a couple of things about that fight. It was my first fight, of course. I was very afraid, and I ended up being very brave. That's kind of all I can say. There's some funny moments to it, but you know, I can just say I was very afraid. Next question is about YKFALKA. Have you seen the new Flash episode? It's great. Yes, you are right, man. It's awesome, man. Fantastic. I'm loving the Flash. I'm loving Gotham. I'm loving Arrow. They're coming out with Supergirl, and I think they're coming out with Captain Atom. I think that is. Don't quote me on that Captain Atom part. I think it's the Atom. I'm sorry, the Atom. So I'm excited, man. This is an outstanding time to be a comic book fan. So yeah, the latest Flash episode was awesome. My goodness. Frank, yeah, he asks, Q&A, how do you react if Madden added price ranges? Price ranges are where EA decides which prices to add for each player from minimum to maximum. They added it to FIFA and ruined the game because so many people got robbed of their coins. Wow. Wow. I definitely don't like this. And it's kind of rare you hear me say that I don't like something. Extremely rare you hear me say that I hate something, but I don't like that. I barely like even paying for packs to a degree. I pay for packs because there's something about opening packs that I like, but if you notice on my channel, it's more gameplay than pack opening. I don't want to become one of them commentators that do too much pack openers. That's why I don't pay for a lot of packs. And I just I don't like it. Yeah, I definitely I'm with you on that, Frank. I think that I don't think it wouldn't ruin the game for me because I like playing online ranked matches. So for me, it wouldn't ruin the game, but I think it would ruin the game for a lot of people if they start making you pay for players, literally. It's Wayne's World 29, another commentator, which is cool, man. I love when the commentators, comment on my videos and show me their feedback. It's pretty awesome. He actually has some questions too. Check out his channel. He's a not subscriber, but he's a commentator that I actually just subscribed to not too long ago, and I'm really enjoying his channel. He said, nice video, bro. Great channel. For my Q&A, what is your favorite MUT card to use? Honestly, my favorite MUT card to use is the Luke Kuechly 95 overall middle linebacker. You guys know I always using my little middle linebacker. That guy has been a beast since the day I picked him up, and I still have him. I've been running with him for about 8 to 9 seasons, so that's without question my favorite card. Ryax the Rogue. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Sorry if I didn't. Favorite college football and basketball team. I think I asked somebody, y'all asked me this question a couple of times, which is cool. College basketball team is Maryland. Favorite college football team is actually Notre Dame. I'm actually I actually lived in Maryland for 7 years, so that's why that's my favorite school. And the Notre Dame thing, I'm a huge Joe Montana fan. So yeah, that's why I went to That's why I went with Notre Dame. Jacob Cranston. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Q&A. Do you think Chargers are a good team? That's a Q&A. That's for the Q&A. Yeah, I think the Chargers are a good team. Not great team, but good team. They're always a team that's always like in between. You know, and they always have a possibility of making the playoffs. Whenever you put yourself in a position to make the playoffs consistently, you know, even if you barely make it in there, you definitely got to consider yourself a good team. Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates. Yeah, I like them. I always thought the Chargers was formidable. William Curry. Who do you think will win best year's Super Bowl? I think he's trying to say next year's Super Bowl. Wow, that is a great question, but a tough question at the same time. My personal opinion, I'm gonna go with Seattle. That addition of Jimmy Graham was just probably was probably gonna put them over the top. Probably they needed. I'm assuming the boy Chris, the 6'5" guy, I can't think of his name, Chris Walker or something like that. I'm assuming he's gonna be better. And really, all they need is another receiver, which I'm sure they'll find. They still got Doug Baldwin, who was pretty good. So I think they're gonna be fine. If I had to choose right now, Seattle Seahawks would be my pick. Suradas. Man, I hope I didn't mess that up. I'm so sorry, man. Q&A. What is your dream job? My dream job, honestly, is to be in the NBA. But now that I'm older and I have my sons and my son and my daughter, you know what? Doing what Stephen A. Smith doing, talking about sports. You know, that would be awesome, man. Football and basketball, just to be up there and share my opinion on what I think about sports. I think I would give Stephen A. and Skip Bayless some great arguments, especially Skip, man, with his unlogicalness at times versus my logicalness, versus my logic. I believe that's the proper way to say that. I think we would have some very good arguments. So I would say that. I would say between that and a movie, a professional movie reviewer. That would be my two dream jobs if I could do that. What the Moose, another commentator, someone that I'm very fond of. I actually just played a game with him not too long ago. He said, "How did I get into YouTube?" I got into YouTube honestly because, truth be told, I'm one of those guys. I mean, this is probably why this is a good reason to subscribe to me. I'm gonna be dead honest with you guys. Not just promote myself or nothing, but I was a guy that played Madden every day. Like, I played Madden all the time. I mean, you're talking to a guy that literally played Madden like crazy, and not just played Madden. Before I got on YouTube, I was on my Facebook page, you know, to my friends. I was writing paragraphs about the games I was playing. I was that guy, you know what I mean? Because I just wanted to share my experience, my Madden experiences with my friends on Facebook. I just wanted to just get it out. And when I seen that this was available, that you could do this, I just hopped right on it. Believe it or not, I thought that everybody was doing this for free, just for the love. Cause that's what I was doing. I was doing it just because it looked like something real fun to do. But I think it's also awesome that you can get paid for it too. So I'm definitely not gonna be mad about that. But man, if you would have told me that you could get paid for doing Madden videos, like I would say probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd have probably laughed. But this is awesome. So yeah, I got into YouTube basically, you know, just off of the love of just wanting to share my experiences of playing Madden. And it was just crazy. One day I just was like, man, let me see if there's Madden on YouTube, so they got some gameplay. And I think the first person I seen was your boy Hollywood. That's the first person I seen, but when I seen that he could do this, I had to figure it out. I figured out how to do it, and next thing you know, we here, man. We up in here. So that's a good question. What the most good question, man. Did you ever play any sports in high school? If any, which one? I played basketball actually. That's probably the last question before the Q&A. I'll do a part 2 in my next video. I actually played basketball. It's my favorite sport. Like I said, I was gonna play football, but I didn't want to interfere with basketball. When I played basketball, I was on a sort of tight. I was sort of on thin ice as far as me getting time, because the coaches liked me because I always gave 100%. but they didn't feel like I was as talented as other kids when I was in high school. And I'll probably break down a story. I'm just giving you something real brief right here. I'm actually going to do one of my not commentators, but subscribers actually asked me to do a video on my high school basketball experience. It's some triumph, it's some reward, but also it's pretty grim, and some moments are kind of sad. So I'm taking my time with it. I want to do it when I'm in the right mood for it, and when I get into that right mood, I will break down, everything that happened with me throughout my high school career, so to speak, as far as when it comes to me playing basketball. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of the Q&A. I'm gonna do part 2 in my next video. This is your boy Launchpad 1412. Smash that like button if you enjoyed, and I'm out.